Welcome to today's episode of the Primary Life Skills Podcast. We're so happy to have you here for Lesson 19, Exploring Nature, Observing Winter Wildlife. Today's lesson will help children build curiosity and improve their observation skills by learning about the animals that live around us, even in the winter. We'll be talking about how we can observe wildlife in the winter months and how important it is to care for and protect nature. In Lesson 18, we explored responsibility and how kids can take responsibility for simple tasks at home, like doing chores. Responsibility helps kids become more independent and teaches them how to take care of their environment. Now, in Lesson 19, we're expanding that responsibility by teaching kids to care for nature. Observing wildlife and understanding how animals survive in the winter shows them the importance of protecting the world around us. Looking ahead, in Lesson 20, we'll discuss the power of saying please and thank you, which are simple words that go a long way in building respectful relationships. Don't miss tomorrow's lesson, as we'll dive into how these small but powerful words help strengthen bonds with those around us. For teachers, Winter Wildlife Walk. Take your students outside, or use virtual resources to observe wildlife. Encourage them to look for signs of animals like tracks in the snow or birds flying by. Ask students to observe the animal behaviors they see. Are they gathering food, staying active, or hiding to stay warm? Have them document their observations by drawing pictures or writing in a journal. This will help them practice being observant and connect their learning to the real world. Create a nature journal. Have students keep a nature journal to track what they observe. They can draw pictures of the animals they see or record what they notice about the environment in winter. Ask them to note things like what animals do in the cold months, how they find food, and where they go to stay warm. This activity helps kids focus on details, enhances their observation skills, and builds a sense of responsibility toward protecting nature. For parents, explore local wildlife. Take your child on a nature walk around the neighborhood or visit a nearby park. Even in winter, there's so much to observe, whether it's birds, animal tracks, or even the way the plants adapt to the cold. Encourage your child to think about where animals might hide or how they survive in the cold. Ask them to look for signs of life, like animal prints or nests. This helps them develop critical thinking and observation skills. Create a wildlife diary at home. At home, help your child start a wildlife diary. They can write down or draw the animals they see or learn about. If they don't spot any animals today, they can look up different winter animals online and add them to their diary. This is a great way to engage their curiosity and teach them about the diversity of wildlife around them. Conclusion. We hope today's lesson helped your child connect with the world around them and sparked their curiosity about the animals living in the winter months. Remember, this lesson ties back to Lesson 18, where we learned how responsibility is about taking care of our environment. As we observe nature, we're continuing to teach our kids how to be responsible citizens of the earth. Tomorrow, in Lesson 20, we'll be discussing the importance of saying please and thank you, and how these small acts of kindness can make a big impact on the relationships we build. You won't want to miss it. Thank you for being a part of the Primary Life Skills year-long program. We're so glad to be on this journey of learning and growing together. We can't wait to see you tomorrow for more exciting lessons.